Hi, my name's Matt Finelli, and I'm very interested in volunteering for the Super Bowl this year. I'm really interested because I'm a sport management major at York College of Pennsylvania. I'm a sophomore there. I have some experience volunteering at higher levels from last year, from my freshman year, when I went down to spring training and volunteered down there for a week. So I'm really interested in just broadening my horizons and getting an even bigger event in spring training with the highest stage that there is for football and really in most of American sport. So, with that being said, I've been to South Florida a couple of times, especially like I mentioned last year. I was down in Jupiter, Florida for spring training, and I love it down there. I think it's a great atmosphere. I think people love to go there, and I think there's a reason that people vacation there and people move down there to live there permanently. So, I would love to share that with people that come down there for the Super Bowl, wherever that may be from the country. Obviously, we won't know that until the week prior with the playoffs, and I'm excited to see people from all over the country come down there and meet with having one thing in common, and that's their love of football, and we can bring the love of South Florida to them. Fan experience is a top priority of you guys, and I know that because the NFL, that's one of their big main things in general. Dealing with fans and promoting fans is one of their biggest assets because without the fans, they really wouldn't be anywhere. One time that I had a specific moment where I believe I provided excellent service to a fan would be last year at spring training when I was working as an usher and I was close to the field and there was this little kid couldn't get a ball the whole game. He was probably about 4 years old. Each time an inning changed, they were down on the wall, yelling for a ball, yelling for a ball. Could never get anything. Was kind of visually upset to their parents as the game went on. And then after one of the innings, a player came over or was running by me, and I was able to like flag him down and say to him, "Hey, can we get this kid a ball?" And sure enough, the next inning, the player walked over and gave the kid the ball. So I believe that really helped his experience. His smile was huge on his face. A little 4-year-old kid with a big smile, all because I got a ball, and really because of how I was able to help him. So I think that is one way. Obviously, I wouldn't be in the same circumstance, but you never know what could happen. That I believe I can carry that over and learning about what really can make something special for a fan into this Super Bowl. So, as I've mentioned a couple times before, some of my volunteer experience outside of spring training, because I've already mentioned that a couple times, would be I'm a volunteer youth football coach in my hometown. I don't get there as much now with being at school, but whenever I'm home and before I leave for school in the summer, I help out with them. I also have some volunteer experience at the YCMA or YMCA and a couple community centers in my town working with kind of youth support and mostly kids playing and exposure events. As far as standing and working outside goes, that's no issue to me. I'm a fairly fit individual. I'm only 19 years old, so I really don't have any issues with standing or moving around for a long period of time. I can do anything that would be asked of me. The time commitment, as far as the orientation goes and the training for the shifts, I believe we already have that covered with the group that I'm going down in with York College because we obviously are in Pennsylvania. We're not able to go to in-person trainings, but I believe we have it worked out that we're going to get videos for our specific roles, and then we'll learn from that. So I shouldn't have any issues learning from the video. Um, I have been a big football fan my whole life. I've been to numerous Eagles games. I was down there for the draft a couple years ago when it was in Philly. So having that experience and like I know what to expect with NFL and everything like that. Obviously, I haven't been to a magnitude of a game of the Super Bowl, but I have a great idea of what NFL events look like and how NFL fans are. So I think I'll be a great asset on bringing a positive experience to them. And I think I'd be a great fit to volunteer because, yeah, as I mentioned, I have a extensive football background. I did all that, but I've been an Eagles fan since I was super young. So I've been around the NFL my whole life. I've seen top events, games, as I mentioned, the draft. So I really believe I can be a great asset to you guys while also benefiting my own career and learning more about the sport management and how an event of that magnitude takes place. So I thank you guys for all the consideration, and I look forward to being down in Miami for the Super Bowl this year. Thank you guys.